I've been living my whole life working for somebody else, and I have given it all. Well, I'm tired of the ball and chain. Curtain installed, and it's got a little piece of metal inside here, and it just puts a magnet on there, and boom. Not bad. It's not bad at all, is it? Good job, Mom.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm on my bed. I've been having to take the bed up and down and everything because I'm making a little cover down here for the pipes, and then I'm making a live edge little bedside table, and this has been a real pain in the butt, but now I got it to the point where the cuts are good, and I got a line where I'm gonna jigsaw it out, and then I'll frame out from there on top of, put a little piece of wood up here and around the window, and I think I'll build a little box or something around those pipes. I might end up doing the same thing I did down here. Once I get my wood up here, then I'll have something to screw to if I can get the angles right. But I'm trying not to move these pipes too much, and just let them be. I got my curtain rod installed, windows clean on the inside, and got another curtain installed back here, just using the magnets. And put a little plumbing in down here. This is a little overflow valve. I got it sitting here, and things are looking good, but I'm gonna have to trim a little bit here and around here just to make it fit a little better. But it's gonna be nice. Put a little lamp on there, a little bedside table. There it is. Just enough space to put something on there, like a phone, maybe a little light. And this bed goes up. I got at least enough room there. And this screw went straight to the bus. I got one little screw going through some wood right there, and then right there, and it's solid for what it's going to be used for. I was thinking I might put a little brace under here, but I don't think I need to. So now, got this little chunk of wood screwed in here. I left these little pieces of metal for a reason, because I figured I might be able to use them one day, and that's what that's screwed to. And I got a little angle here. It kind of just matches up with that. Got a little notch cut in it. Matches up pretty decent with that. And then what I'll do is I'll put another piece of wood right here, and that'll cover it up. I made this piece with some angles, and I screwed it in here, so it's attached, and then it goes in here and kind of covers everything up, and I'll be able to attach it to that piece of wood in there and attach it to the metal up in there, and then I can build, see, it comes out far enough to where I can build a little covering for these crazy looking AC wires. Got the shower curtain rod or plastic installed, and it almost made the curve. I put some tape here to make sure I knew where I wanted to put things. It got a little wonky down there, but I think it'll be functional. It'll come along there, give somebody a little privacy if they need to poo. If there's more than me in here for some reason, I don't know. People I talk to don't want to poo in a toilet like that. That's not a big deal for me. My poo's been in here for almost a month. There's no smell in here, and it's starting to churn real easy. I've been using some hemp biomass to put in there, keep things clean with vinegar. I don't know what the problem is with people. I guess they just like to poo in their drinking water and make everybody have to spend millions and billions of dollars on filtering it. Anyway, that's installed. Got these little clips. These things just pull back and they clip right in. I just tried to make them about 6.5 inches apart, and then on this bend I just kind of tried to position them where they would work. Anyway, got that done. Gonna finish up this area here. Hopefully have a little bit of a shelf up there, and continuing to move things in and get rid of stuff at the same time. My closet is pretty packed. I probably could get rid of some more stuff, but it's hard to do. Getting there on it. I don't know if you can see it, but the bed goes in there without a problem. Now all the ugly hoses are mostly covered up. I just have to finish the top, try to build a shelf there, and I wish I would have thought about running an extension cord from this outlet over here to this corner, but oh well. I may still be able to do something, come down through here and over and under there, but that's pretty cool. At least it looks better than what was there. I had this old bench that I got in Tallahassee from some college kids, and they had this fabric, and they had put it on top of what was originally there, which was this pink fabric, which I can understand why they might want to cover up a pink fabric like that, but you wouldn't believe how they did it. I mean, they put this thing with every little tiny flathead screw and just about every kind of little tiny nail that they could find. I mean, they were all everywhere, man. It took forever to get all those things out, and it was very frustrating, and I almost gave up. But anyway, I got this done, and I'm thinking about, of course the legs are over there, they're getting spray painted, and I'm freshening up this shelf. I made this shelf when I was in Sandalwood High School, Mr. Gilliam, in wood shop, and I gave it to my mom for Mother's Day, and I guess she doesn't want it anymore. Spent some time just about everywhere they lived, and it used to be a real pretty oak finish, and now it's white, and it's got a few screw holes in it from the way they mounted it. I guess it's just too complicated to figure out how to mount it. Plus there was no way, I didn't do any routes back here to mount it with any kind of screws, so I don't blame them. So I'm going to use the same holes and put it in the bus in the bathroom area. Yeah, cleaning up some of this junk that I have that I kept for whatever reason, and cleaning up some stuff that my parents kept over the years. And these used to be pink, and these go through the holes here, and my color scheme is going to be a burlap with those being black going through there. All right. This took me forever to figure out. Messed up a cut here, but I just kind of patched it back. Had to chisel some wood off here, but it's all covered now, and I don't know. At least it's covered. That's all I can say. It's like one little tiny hole here. I'm not gonna worry about that. The next thing I gotta do is put a piece of wood here and here, and a little trim here, and the same over here. And that's what it looks like with the bed down. There's a little shelf over there. There's a shelf there. Got a little shelf here. Probably put another shelf here. And then I installed my shelf over here. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, because it's a little in the way, but it's there for now, and I can move it later if I want to. But the main story is that the ugly hoses are covered, and it's not as ugly. It's still pretty ugly, but it's not as ugly. Goodness gracious. This is the old Love Chunk banner, and it was ripped up on the top, so we cut it, and Mom's gonna put a hem on it up there so it's fixed up, and then I'm gonna use the rest of this material. I'm gonna use the rest of it for my seat. I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put the burlap on top of that. You see, I've been living my whole life working for somebody else. And I have given it all. Well, I'm tired of the ball and chain.